What is more important for your SaaS business? Is it your skills or the vehicle? Hi, this is Volodymyr. Today I want to cover what really moves the needle when you run the SaaS business. Is it just your skills or the vehicle, the business model itself also impacts it a lot? Because when you watch let's say the Facebook ads of some of the marketing gurus, they tend to preach that the vehicle is not important because you lack skills. So let's learn sales skills and marketing skills and then apply it to whatever the business we're running. The problem I see with that is this level of thinking applies to selling courses, selling books, maybe selling one-on-one coaching. However, when you're thinking of the huge money-generating machine, when you're thinking from the SaaS business perspective, however big and developed your skills are, if the model isn't a level 10 opportunity, you won't be able to scale it successfully. Let me explain this to you. Let's say we can grade the business opportunity, the scalability of the business, the market, the operations, how it runs from 0 to 10. Let me give an example of, let's say, one-on-one coaching. You still exchange your time for money, meaning that there's so many clients you want to take, even if it's high ticket sales, right? Let's say you earn $100 per 1 hour coaching, $500, $1,000, even $10,000. I personally don't care how much you earn because you can still get 3, 5, 10 clients maximum. After that, there's a cap. You just cannot scale it on your own. If you look at Tony Robbins, for instance, he even has his own one-on-one coaching and it costs $1 million per year. Do you think he's really keen on doing one-on-one coaching? Well, I mean, it gives him $1 million in revenue, right? But he doesn't want to treat this, he doesn't want to sell his time because at his level, it's still level 1 or level 2 opportunity out of 10. He wants leverage. He wants to hire people, to build systems, to be able to scale the business without them. And here's where I'm coming with this. You see, you need to understand your cap, your glass ceiling for your business. How much you can actually scale it, let's say in perfect conditions. Because when you run SaaS business, you know there is such thing as customer support, development, marketing, all these things take resources and time. So you can predict, let's say for now, if you spend 3 hours per week on a customer support, the chances are if you don't change the system, scaling 10x, doing 30 support hours per week. So you can multiply it even more 10x, and you will start seeing the pattern that at some point, these numbers just won't make sense unless you change something in your business. And at that point, when you have, let's say, 300 support hours needed per week, I don't care how much of a salesperson you are, how much of a marketer, how much of a technician you are, you will need a lot of human hours. And unless you pivot this, unless your model can be changed, the business simply won't scale. I'm not saying it won't work, but if you're pretty serious about the business and you have ambitions for the next, let's say, 3 to 7 years, I want you to, before even jumping into business, paying the close attention, I would say drawing a plan for a business. Is it going to sustain 1 year, 2 year, 3 year plan? I'm not even speaking about 7 years now. It is crucial to simply understand what it is capable of. Because if it's not, I mean, you don't need to get attached to the vehicle. You might also want to change it. Here's the takeaway I want you to take out of this conversation. The fact that you are interested in this topic already means that your skills are a pretty high level. You might be very good at sales, at marketing, or basically exceptional at technology. But the reason why you're not scaling at this stage is probably already not because of your skills, but because of your business model, because of your vehicle, right? This talk about vehicle doesn't matter. It really is at the stage when you don't get this experience, don't get the expertise. Once you get this, the vehicle is whatever will take you to the top. And I want you to draw a plan for multiple years when it comes to marketing, to penetrating the market, to actually scaling your business to the level you want it to scale? Does it add up to your lifestyle that you want to have in 5 or 7 years? All these things we tend to overlook when we're in the trenches where we're extinguishing fires from day to day. And this is more of a wake-up call for you to take a serious conversation with yourself and make this decision. If you want to chat about your current business model and how you want to improve your SaaS revenue over time, you can send me a DM on LinkedIn or click a link in a video if you're on YouTube to schedule a call with one of my assistants to get started. With that said, thank you for your time, and I'll see you in the next video.